Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the confusing world of company filings to find the real stories lurking within. Today we're diving into the Arena Group Holdings Inc. and a recent report that dropped, and let's just say it might be time to grab some popcorn because there's some interesting stuff in here. Before we dive in, if you love getting straight answers from these dense documents, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. We also have a fantastic community over on Discord to keep the conversation going. So join us there, the link is in the description below. Let's get to it. Alright, so what we have here is an 8K filing. Think of an 8K as a company's way of telling the public about major events that have happened. It's not a regular update like a quarterly report, but more like an announcement when something significant goes down. The Arena Group Holdings Inc. is the company we are looking at. They're involved in media and publishing, and you might know them from magazines like Men's Journal or TV Guide. This report was filed on August 15th, but it's talking about events that happened as of August 14th. This date is important for understanding the timeline of what's being communicated. Now, if you're thinking about investing in them, or you already own a piece of the company, you'll be interested in this next bit. Their common stock trades under the symbol RN on the NYSE American Exchange. The meat of this report, and what most people really care about when a company files something like this, is usually about how they're doing financially or any big operational changes, and this specific filing gives us a glimpse into their recent performance. So on August 14th, their CEO Paul Edmondson put out a video. This video was all about the company's business and how they performed during the quarter that ended on June 30th of 25. Now, this is super common for companies to do. They release their earnings and then their CEO talks through it, often with slides. Why do they do this? Well, it's a way to get their message out directly to investors and the public in a way that feels more personal than just a press release. It's also an opportunity to explain the details and give context that might not fit into a rigid financial report. What's cool about this filing is that they've included the transcript of what the CEO said and the actual slides they used. This is really helpful for us because it means we don't have to go on a treasure hunt to find those materials. They've essentially handed us the key information right here. It's like getting the director's cut of a movie you were already interested in. Now, here's a little bit of legal jargon that's important. When they say the information furnished with this part of the report isn't filed under Section 18, it means they're being careful about their legal liabilities. Basically, they're saying this presentation is for informational purposes, but they're not officially on the hook for every single word as if it were a formal legal filing that could be used in a lawsuit under that specific section. It's a common disclaimer in these types of reports. This section just tells us what other documents are attached to this main report. Think of it as the table of contents for the supporting evidence. This is Exhibit 99.1, and as we mentioned, it's the actual script of what the CEO said. This is where the real juicy details about their performance usually live. Exhibit 99.2 contains the slides. These slides are often visual aids that highlight key financial figures, charts, and important messages the company wants to convey. They can give you a quick snapshot of the company's health, and Exhibit 104 is the cover page interactive data file. This is part of a push by the SEC to get companies to file their reports in a format that's easier for computers and investors to read and analyze automatically. It's like making their reports machine readable. We've seen the company acknowledged its filing, and now it's time for the official sign-off. This is the date the report was officially signed and submitted. And here we have the signature of Paul Edmondson, the Chief Executive Officer. This shows that the top leadership is aware of and responsible for the information being presented. His title confirms his role at the company. Now, let's look at the actual story potentially hidden in those exhibits. While this report doesn't contain detailed financial tables directly within the 8K itself, it points us to the CEO's presentation and transcript. Based on how these filings typically work, the CEO's discussion and the accompanying slides would contain the crucial financial numbers for the quarter ending June 30, 2025. We'd be looking for any cushion and maintaining readership or viewership is paying off. Are they reaching more people? Is advertising revenue up or down? Are their digital subscription numbers growing? These filings typically work. The CEO's discussion and the accompanying slides would contain the crucial financial numbers for the quarter ending June 30 situation. Were they losing market share to competitors or facing declining ad spending in their niche? The key is to see if the narrative they present in the video aligns with the hard financial facts, and if those facts suggest a healthy business or one that's struggling to keep up. We'd also be looking for any mention of their debt situation where they're losing market share to competitors or facing declining ad spending in their niche. The key is to see if the So, what's my take on this filing? Based on what's presented here, this 8K is essentially a notification that the Arena Group has released an update on their business and financial results. It's not the results themselves, but a pointer to where you can find them. For investors, this would be an immediate cue to go and view that presentation and read that transcript. The underlying financial numbers typically found in the exhibits mentioned are what truly matter. We need to see if their revenue is growing, if they're profitable, and how their cash flow is looking. Given the media industry's challenges with digital transformation, their ability to adapt and monetize their content will be key. If they've managed to increase their digital subscriptions or find new revenue streams, that would be a strong positive sign. Conversely, an over-reliance on traditional advertising or a failure to keep up with content consumption trends could spell trouble. Without the specific numbers from the presentation, it's hard to give a definitive assessment, but this filing tells us that the discussion is happening and the data is available for those who want to dig deeper with content consumption trends could spell trouble. Without the specific number. Alright, that's our look into this latest filing from the Arena Group Holdings Inc. What are your thoughts on how they're keeping us informed? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more regular insights into the corporate world. And don't forget to join our Discord community for more discussions. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.